Hello everyone and happy AT Friday. Today I'm pretty excited to talk to you guys about some of the weighted products that we have here at Action OT. So predominantly our weighted blanket. This is our 6 kilogram weighted blanket and we got this from Neptune Blankets Australia. So firstly I'll run you through some of the theory behind weighted products. Weighted products provide an individual with proprioceptive feedback. So for individuals living with autism spectrum disorder, sensory processing disorder, or who have reduced proprioception, they can often feel like they don't know where their body parts and joints are in space. And this can create a heightened state of anxiety. So when the weighted blanket is applied to the individual, it provides them with that proprioceptive feedback, allowing them to know where their body is in space and helping them to achieve a state of calm. So it's applying that deep pressure touch, that deep pressure stimulation. So it's also really useful for people who struggle with anxiety. It's kind of like receiving a big hug. I am a massive fan. There are some precautions to take when prescribing or recommending or thinking of purchasing a weighted blanket or product. So firstly, the weighted blanket should not be more than 10% of the individual's body weight. So rule of thumb is to begin with a blanket that is 5% of the individual's body weight and then adjust the weight according to how the person responds to the blanket. Most importantly, weighted blankets should not be introduced to an individual when they are experiencing adverse behaviors or when they may be experiencing sensory meltdown. So the weighted blanket should only be introduced when let's press on. The weighted blanket should only be introduced when they're in a calm state. The other precaution to take is that the person should be able to remove the blanket independently. So if a person has a condition that may not allow them to remove the blanket independently, so for example someone living with epilepsy or someone who has a cognitive impairment, then the weighted blanket is contraindicated. It shouldn't be recommended. There are other weighted products that may be more suitable for individuals in those circumstances. So for example, a weighted lap pad may be a more suitable option with supervision. Okay, so the weighted blanket retails for around, on Neptune Blankets Australia, it's around between $200 and $300. So obviously the price varies depending on the weight. So as I said before, this is the 6 kilogram blanket, and the 6 kilogram blankets retail for around $249. You can get a range of colors, and yeah, I think that they're a really important sensory item in the lives of many individuals living with various disabilities. And as you may tell, I am very passionate about creating awareness around sensory products and the benefits that they can have to someone's life and just daily living in general. So I hope you found this useful, and if you have any questions, please let us know. Thanks.